Well, Gavan's back with one last video for a bit. As starting in the morning, and to hopefully try to start catching up on the JoJo anime. Because part 7's adaptation is just a couple days actually. See, today's the 3rd now. So like 2 weeks maybe. This week and the next, I'm gonna have to try my best to get through the parts. And spend the rest of the time catching up a lot of shit. Rose on Tokusatsu, all that stuff. I'm freaking up. Stuff I gotta catch up on. To be honest. Anyway, we're on episode 2 of Gavan Infinity. And I really am liking the show. Still no intro yet, but I love that it's got ended now. Like last I said they had it ended, Super said they itself had it ended, was back in Bermuda 2024. You know how so ended the song of Go Juja that just played in specific scenes before charging into the preview. So it's not a proper end song. Sad really. I thought the end dancers were back for good. But nope. I mean, come on, Sentai doing ending dances is really cool. At least the catchy songs like Kyoru just... Kyoru just ending dance is catchy. Just saying, it's weird to do have it. Like, and there's no broadcast these days. Kamen Rider doesn't have them. So, it's weird. They just sort of end transition preview no credits. It's odd. Okay. And again, the One Piece anime did that too, but it's because they extended the opening to 2 minutes 30 seconds, which was initially 1 minute 50 seconds. But eventually, during the one-on-one, they changed it back down to 1 minute 50 seconds. Well, now 1:30. Yeah, but really, and it's important. Sometimes you can remember. I mean, watching the interviews show that basic kids telling kids to not skip it. Alright, this is a great episode, a great introduction to a new character. So let's get to the episode. So we did the episode where we left off. Rachel, even from the previous episode, trying to arrest Reiji. Well, want answers and stuff. He's not exactly gonna listen properly. So Reiji's supposed to escape. You'll see though, he has his own mission to complete the case. So, and he does it in his own way. Yeah. Also getting to see a bit of our villains. Well, the villain in this episode isn't really the main villain, and she probably was introduced to start. He's just a one-up villain. But I said this villain looks like a Gavan, sorry. I think he's the most deaf Gavan, or dead Gavan. Deaf Gavan, yeah, I think it's deaf Gavan. Who may not be working with the main antagonist, and may become the Sixth Ranger type character. Maybe. Or he might be the purple Gavan in the start of the first episode. Again, we don't know what he's going with this, but of course I have here they're just going to have a Sixth Ranger type character in the show. Because one, they want to stop doing that, even though it's a new show. Kamen Rider does it, Pre-Kill does it, Digimon sometimes does it. It's a common trope you see like Tokusatsu. Because it became iconic. So no one really want to stop doing that. And you say Power Rangers had their own Sixth Ranger of a Cosmic Fury. In a way. Yeah, I guess it's a short season, but the characters for season 2. But you say because they're now Cosmic Fury Rangers, Except they got their own Type 6 Major Type character, a fan. It's all, yeah, no, I'll see all the Dino Fury, but I'm sick of the music, some specific elements of Power Rangers these days. Some of me silly, but Sentai managed to do good job most of the time, balancing silliness with story with drama. Power Rangers likes to put in a lot of jokes, especially jokes in scenes that weren't even there in the Sentai. And that can get really, really annoying. They constantly make jokes, so kids will pay attention. That's why Teen Days Girls is so freaking popular. I watched some episodes of that show and it's alright. Not that great. I don't hate it like many people do, but I agree it's not that great. The movie's good. I like the movie. But it just abundance a lot of just stuff like fart jokes and stuff. It's just horrible. Fart jokes aren't funny. Unless you did it right. Like South Park's Terrence and Phillip, they're funny, but their whole gags like Canadians fart. Love their fart humor, so they fart a lot. Which is true, actually. A lot of Canadian shows like to do that, i.e. total drama. Like that one episode total drama. Don't look it up for your discretion. It's not graphic, but it's just too gross. Basically, it's episodes about very smelly farts. Oh, good job anyway. Eesh. So I got a topic. Anyway, basically, Blair shut the guy up permanently. Well, Reggie ends up visiting the guy's sister. That's a question. She's always has been like this, but he's like lost sight recently ever since he got that low. He got the emo pod. I forgot already. I gotta write down at some point. I'm just gonna say the toy, because that's basically what it is. I do like how the ship shaped like a bloody gun. But it seems that that's only something Reggie's team has. That's why I can gather. Since Bushido, that's going to go on down to reveal his name. Bushido doesn't have one at least. I mean, he probably should. Well, obviously he does, most likely. Just doesn't see it. Anyway. Bushido and a few officers taking that guy from the last episode to custody. They're being attacked by that guy. Well, Bushido's having a tough time. Because the capsules able to bring people, basically, he recklessly brings them back up from unconsciousness, basically to fight infantry. That's not good. So that's how the guys in town for. Okay, Reggie swoops in to save the day. Well, and we get a good moment between the two. Learn that the Bushido guy is actually an android. Was not expecting that. I mean, sure, there have been seasons where these are the Sentai where the character isn't human. Like, say, Jay from Go Busters. He's a robot, yeah, he's a ranger. Go Buster. Basically, really first time from a robot as one of the group. There was also Gosei Knight, who was a machine. But I don't think he counts because he doesn't have a another form in a way. Why not see Gosei Knight have a more human-like form? You know, they still make him robot-like, but say the form he has when fighting is his basically his armor form. He has his own device too. I just saying that'd be great. Not complaining about the character. I'm just saying, be different. But I don't know. I can't really say much about Gosei Knight because I have not watched Goseija. Say Megaforce and yeah. Anyway. Alright. So Bushido, who reveals his name as Setsuna Gokuin, is created to as he just follows orders. There's no will. Educated and is given was given the title of Gavan. As we know that Gavan is a title bestowed by one person in their universes. And that's actually pretty cool. So it's understandable why Setsuna is a little skeptical about Reiji at the start, since again there's supposed to be only one Gavan. So yeah. So we're introduced to anyway. Says his machine doesn't have emotions. But Reiji doesn't care if he's machine or not. Oh, do you the bottom of it? You know, supposed to come attacking. For Reggie to explain who he is and stuff properly. So yeah, Reggie is supposed to transform and fight in. Well, see, what? And his motivations. Setsuna is inspired. So he gets his own, so we see his henshin. And it's basically not too different from Reiji's, which, yeah, makes sense. Just the background's a different color, and the position of the gun is different. Like, Reiji holds it like this, while Setsuna just holds it like this to his face. Because he is more of a. So, yeah. And I just love that the badge becomes the weapon. Just turns into the weapon. That is actually really cool. So it's a really cool fight. Let's also see with Mukai Space. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. Basically, there will be gates to it. Small gate was open earlier, but major ran a shot. Alright, the bad guy opens up a bigger gate, go through the monster, which looks exactly the same as the previous one. So all the monsters gonna look bloody alike, because that would be very, very repetitive. It's a Monster of the Week type story. So using the same monster design is not exactly a great idea. And get repetitive very, very fast. Gotcha's monster designs were cool, but they have a similar sign, just different headgear and arms. The suit is exactly the same. No, this. At least with Gav, they make the monsters look more distinct. The old monsters look way more distinct. You know, the same motif of having a mouse on their on their stomachs, but still look more distinct. I get a stomach. So anyway, Mukai. Yeah, so she'll chase them into Mukai space. Go by. It sets it up, facing up, is on the ground. Reggie deals with the so that's called. That's cool. What is space? I don't know. And begin it just to see how the mecha mode is done. Basically, it's called assault mode. And to actually use it, they need permission from 4 high chains of command. Not very unique situations where sometimes Reggie may have to break protocol or actually use it without permission. Just for a situation. Should see what they're going to be doing now. I'm curious to know if they are actually like a 6-rated type character. He doesn't have to be a Gavan. He could be different. You know, maybe name him after one of the other older space shows like Shida or Shelvin. Last attempt to reboot Gavan didn't do well. Only appeared like a few movies, but only had one solo movie, and that was just more of a baton pass movie, where the original Gavan, played by Kenji Oprah, was passing the baton to a new Gavan. But the new Gavan's only appeared in like a few movies. Crossing over Tokusatsu Sentai Decorator, also crossing over Uchu Sentai Q-Ranger with Decorator. That's the whole thing. And appeared in episode Tokusatsu Sentai Go Busters. Even appeared in some of the superhero Tyson films. But really, because he hasn't had his own show, I can't wait for much. You see when the character kind of flopped. Hasn't been seen much in the past couple years. They only used him in films, never gave him his own show, explore more of his character. You know how they could keep the original Gavan as more of a mentor. I get off topic. So it was a pretty badass sequence as the day is so the guy in the hat is arrested. So yeah, he's Death Gavan is the main antagonist for now. Maybe for the entire series or for a while. Who knows? So I like the moment. So there's a thanks page here, apologies for earlier. I still say part ways. Reggie doesn't really say it, but he thinks mostly he's thinking they'll probably see each other again. As he end the episode. Or the ending. It's a good ending. And I say his characters like Ricky and Patra might find out. Might be letting on a secret of this division. Troop as allies maybe? Or they're just gonna be like Bulk and Skull and Power Rangers. Gag characters that could be reoccurring quite a bit. Who knows? We'll just wait and see. But yeah, after the ending, we get a post-credit scene about introducing us to two other characters named Kiki and Koto. As Kiki is more interested in looking more at the capsule monsters. Why I always forget. So yeah. I put it for the next episode. Now, thank you guys watching the video. My content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe channel, hit notification bell with the always good channel. And I'll see you guys next time for more videos. Because hopefully I decided to do JoJo this week and next. Hopefully, we'll see. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.